Okay, so we are taking, this is a second video on, the second video on finding the Shabbat. I'm trying to move it far enough back. So we see that the Shabbats are a very important sign between us and Yahuwah. Now the Most High gives us bodies of light to use to find the Shabbat. In Bereshit Genesis chapter 1:16, saying, "And he of Elohim said, Let there be lights in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." Remember in the previous video, the key word that we were focusing was signs, or le'atat, which also means a sign or a marker. That's also the same word in Hebrew that is used used in Exodus chapter 31, where Yahuwah says that this is my sign. He uses aut, which is the singular for le'atat, which is plural. Okay, so he's referring to the signs here in Genesis chapter 14. If we scroll down to verse number 16 right here, it says, "And he of Elohim made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars." Okay, so this is a key point right here, because we have the word Shani ha-maret ha-jedelim, which means the two of the great lights. Okay, we both have the jedelim is plural, so both lights are great. Both are great lights. It's not the size that is great, but it's actually that there's light. That is referring to the light, or the body of light that's being held. Also, we have it says ha-ma'or ha-jedel, which means the body of the great light, and it rules the day, hayum. We'et ha-ma'or ha-quathin, here is referring to the smaller, the lesser light. Okay, but it also rules the mimshalet halila, or the night. And then it says wa'et hakukabim right here. This is a key word right here, hakukabim. Very, very important word. But these three signs, we have the great light, ha-ma'or ha-jedel, and then we have ha-ma'or ha-quathin. This is the lesser light, and then we have ha-kukabim. Okay, so Yahuwah made three lights to use to give light on the earth, separating light from darkness, to be for signs, and two great lights, the greater light, the lesser light, and the stars. And we see here the great body of light, ha-ma'or ha-jedel. Once again, we have the lesser body of light, ha-ma'or ha-quathin, and we have the stars, ha-kukabim. Okay. "And he of Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to the light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And he of Elohim saw that it was good, and existed sunset and existed sunrise a fourth day. And this is a very important part. So seeing that the luminaries was placed in the Rakii of the Shemim, or the heaven, on the fourth day, it lets us know to count the first 7 days of the year to start at the full moon, which happens on the fourth day of the month. Enoch wrote, I believe this is in chapter 75, verses 1 through 3, about the first 4 days of the 7-day period, saying, "And these serve 4 days which are not calculated in the calculation of the year. Respecting them, men greatly err, for these luminaries truly serve in the dwelling place of the world, 1 day in the first gate, 1 in the third gate, 1 in the fourth gate, and 1 in the sixth gate. And the harmony of the world becomes complete every 364th state of it." So we include the fourth day at the full moon. And move it up a little bit. And the previous 3 days according to Enoch. Then the harmony of the world becomes complete, and we have just about found the Shabbat. Now, we just continue counting 2 more days, and we have found the Shabbat. Which begins just after the sunrise. Now, there's only one more thing to find the Shabbat. The Shabbat is found at the beginning of the year. Marshall wrote in Genesis Bereshit chapter 2 and 5 and 6, in reference to what part of the year that he was talking about. It says, "Now no shrub of the field was yet in the earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprouted, for Yahuwah Elohim had